You may think you can force these people from their homeland just so you can set up a plutonium mine, but your plan had one fatal flaw. You messed with the Prince of Greystone.
Oh, man. Cut it. Hey, man. Effect. And that's supposed to fall on a bad guy. Where are the boulders?
No problem, Patrick. We'll get it.
Ass friend.
Are you okay, Alfonso?
Yeah, I'm okay. When I hired you to protect me on the set, I didn't expect it to be from the crew.
I know. They said there was something wrong with the net, but I thought they fixed it.
Alfonso Rivero.
Who's that? Nikki, quick.
Remember me? Mike? Script coordinator on Silver Spoons?
Oh, yeah. How are you?
Hey, you know, broke, divorced, on trial for murder, thanks to you.
Quick, Nikki. Look at mister, you're gonna have to leave this set immediately.
Your manager promised me a role in this movie. Guess what? Don't see my name on any trailer.
So, who exactly did you murder?
As of about 6 seconds from now, you.
Oh, no. No, look, keep your cool, just keep your cool. Just come on over here, I have something for you.
What's over there?
Look, it's a contract. You know, you're gonna play the Duke of Greystone. You're actually the Prince of Greystone's boss.
Let me see it.
It's right here, look. We're gonna have a part for you, right?
We are. When?
Now?
Oh, correction! Make that a double murder.
I'm sorry.
Get this thing off of me! I'm allergic to hemp! Paddock!
Over its limit, Miss Irons.
That's impossible.
Let's see. You charged 28 feet of decacord.
Sneaky.
2 Filipino training swords.
Tasha?
1 industrial-sized jug of Michael Jordan cologne.
Click.
700 fishing hooks and 4 gallons of super glue.
Aha! 700 fishing hooks and super glue? I want to talk to your fraud department.
Let me explain. That was just a little R&D for the Maximizer clothing line.
It sounds a little more like S&M. What were you doing with the fishing hooks?
Kind of hard to explain here, though.
I'm sorry, Miss Irons. I can't extend your credit line.
Look, you don't understand. Because of these unauthorized charges, our cable got shut off, and there's a whole TNT marathon of chips tonight.
Yeah, hello. Eric Estrada.
Jay Chesler to see Mr. Akins. It's my bodyguard, Johnny Fong.
Yes, Mr. Chesler. Right this way.
Everybody get the floor! I said everybody!
Fill them up. No funny stuff. It ain't worth it.
Hurry up!
Where are you, man? Come on, let's shake!
Okay, everybody, it's okay. It's over. Oh, it's over.
Way to go! You just whipped that dude.
Okay, everybody.
Johnny.
It's okay.
I, for one, think that her credit limit should be extended, don't you?
I don't think we'll have a problem taking care of that.
I should hope not.
Max. Seriously, there was some other guy here. It wasn't all me.
What? What other guy?
Yes! I'm sure she will be very flattered, but shouldn't she have some political experience? All right, I'll tell her. You can add our new governor to the Val Irons fan club.
Val single-handedly takes out 2 armed bank robbers. Am I missing something?
Why don't you give the girl some credit, Tosh?
Sarge is good for business. You know what they say about gift horses and mouths. Hey, it's LA's very own knight in shining armor. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's my ears are still ringing from those sawed-off shotguns.
And now isn't that the bomb?
Not really.
You got like a million messages. Charlton Heston, Judge Judy, the mayor wants to give you a key to the city, and George Clooney.
Oh, George Clooney. What did he want?
A date. And for you to appear in Batman 5. Oh, you know what? I bet it wasn't the real George Clooney.
Tell us how you took him down.
Well, it all happened really fast, but I know there was somebody else there. I didn't do it alone.
Maxine helped you out?
No, I don't think so. I think there was some guy there, I don't know, it was a blur. I mean, he was moving so fast. He was really blurry.
Check this out. I thought it might be fun to see Val in action, so I've hacked into the bank's surveillance tapes.
That's him.
Damn, I've never seen anyone move that fast.
Who is that guy?
That's Johnny Lowe.
Johnny who?
Johnny Lowe, Hong Kong's biggest action star. He's like Stallone, Seagal, Schwarzenegger, all wrapped in one. Except he's totally hot and does all his own stunts.
Well, this guy wasn't a movie star. I can smell a movie star a mile away. This guy was doing his own banking in a suit.
I'm telling you, it fits. Johnny Lowe left Hong Kong after an accident on the set of Dragon Sport 2. Some stuntman took a dive off a building and ended up a pancake.
Well, that sounds like an accident.
I got it. Is this him, Val?
That's him.
So why did he run away from the bank?
Mr. Hahn, I think you'll be very glad you came to Los Angeles. Look who just showed up here.
After all this time, huh?
You know what to do.
We're here, Mr. Chesler.
I'm safe here, Johnny. I got it covered. Vance, keep the car here.
Yes, Mr. Chesler.
Earlier today, the city of Beverly Hills honored bodyguard Valerie Irons for her role in foiling a bank robbery. The Deputy Assistant Mayor, Art Desmond, presented Ms. Irons with the key to the city.
For saving the customers of our city's oldest bank, for being a role model for all of our citizens, on the behalf of the city of Beverly Hills, I'd like to present the key to the city to Valerie Irons.
Irons credited a man she identified as Hong Kong action star Johnny Lowe for helping her with the heroics.
I thought your last name was Fong.
Mr. Lowe is unknown. Channel 3 News has also learned that Mr. Lowe is currently wanted by police in Hong Kong for questioning in the 1997 death of a movie stuntman.
I think you better talk to Mr. Chesler about this when he gets finished with his meeting.
Vance, wait a second.
Let's go!
Stay right here.
I saw personally how you handled yourself during that bank robbery, Miss Irons. It's exactly the kind of protection I need, especially since my bodyguard, Johnny Lowe, has vanished.
Oh, Johnny Lowe is your bodyguard.
Johnny Lowe, Johnny Fong, Johnny whatever. I didn't even know he made those stupid kung fu films.
Well, rest assured, VIP's the real deal.
Good, because that's what I need. I've got a big meeting scheduled here tomorrow with my Turkish investors. They can't have and don't want the slightest interruption. Understood?
We got you covered.
I've made a lot of enemies to get where I'm at, if you catch my drift. So I'll feel a whole lot better knowing that you personally are by my side at all times. Can do?
Me, personally? Sure, no problem. With Nikki, Quick, and Tasha. It's kind of nice hanging out here.
Yes, it is.
So I take it you're part of Val Iron's posse?
Rick Williams, at your service. And you must be Mr. Chesler's daughter.
Emily, in the flesh.
Uh-huh.
Val Irons, she's pretty worldly. Does she know anything about Asian studies?
She's ordered takeout from Chinatown more than once.
It's a real bummer that Johnny left.
Oh, so you knew him pretty well.
He's helping me with the term paper. I still don't believe he was involved with that Hong Kong dead guy thing.
I can't believe he was helping you with a term paper.
Well, I'm taking a full load. Plus, working on campus. I mean, somebody's got to help me.
Working on campus? I mean...
Well, Dad believes that we all need to get some dirt under our fingernails. Awesome! That's Johnny's. My homework was in there. It must have been in the limo. Bring it into the house for me, would you?
Yes, ma'am.
Someone's in the garage.
Don't even think about it.
The driveway!
Johnny Law.
He's got Nikki.
Awake.
What did you do in my head? It feels like it's been in a vice. Hey.
It's all right. It's acupressure. Soothes the body in this variant. So, tell me, you always, carry a gun this big?
Yeah, better to shoot you with.
Like, Kojak, huh? Bang, bang.
Nothing beats the feel of cold steel against your ribs.
Americans.
I got a question for you. What the hell's going on?
None of your business, really. It's an accident that you hear. Okay?
You know, I always thought you were a cool guy in those movies till you killed that stuntman.
I did not do that.
Looks like I hit a Johnny nerve.
You know something? It's better that you don't know anything.
Too bad, because I still want to know what you were doing at Chesler's.
I was looking for something, I didn't find it, now I have to go back.
You'll never get past V.I.P.
Oh, yeah? I think I will. With your help.
First I want to hug Johnny, then I want to slug Johnny. Hug, slug, hug, slug. God, I'm so not me right now.
If there's anyone that can handle himself in a situation like this, it's Nick.
That's right. She'll be okay. Won't she?
Look, Chesler's big meet with the Turks is later today. We still got a job to do.
Hello, VIP.
Hey, Val.
Nikki, are you okay?
Yeah, everything's okay.
So, where are you?
I'll meet you later at Chesler's.
You know that trip to Bosnia you were talking about? I've been seriously thinking about that, and you know, it sounds like a lot of fun. I really, really, really want to go. Is there 4 Seasons there? Nikki? Nikki? Hello?
Val, the phone went dead 15 seconds ago.
Nikki? Nikki? Nikki?
Hang it up!
Sorry. I can't accept tips.
Okay, we got Tosh undercover. Thought you were having an important meeting.
I am, but this is part of it. It's called entertain the clients first.
Okay, I'm gonna wait outside.
No, I need you here. Look, Val, I know you're a famous bodyguard and you're known all over the planet, but let's face it, sometimes it's a problem.
Don't have to tell me.
A lot depends on this meeting. I need your protection, but I can't have you spook the Turks.
Okay, I get it. No spook Turks.
Understand that?
You want a bodyguard in the room, but you don't want them to know there's one there.
When in Istanbul.
You guys are not having as much fun.
Open up, it's me.
You alone, Nick?
Yep, just me and my Giorgio perfume.
Go in careful. Nikki doesn't wear perfume.
Empty.
Disarm it. Nice try.
What are you looking for?
Naughty girl.
We got company. Move Chesler to his office.
Enjoy yourselves. I'll be right back. So what's going on? What the hell are you doing here?
Mr. Chesler, I don't mean you any harm. Came for my computer.
You have the gall to show up here after all you've done?
Watch out!
Nikki! He's a good guy.
I'll never do without it.
I knocked him out, he's mine!
Everything started 1, 2, I'll never do without it.
Oh, great. Secondhand smoke.
You don't need to yell, I'm not deaf. Thank you for choosing VIP. That was Mr. Chesler. He never wants to see anyone from this office ever again, except for you. You, he wants to take to Istanbul. Whatever.
Here you go, kiddo.
Thanks. Did I get hit by an asteroid?
No worse, you pissed Nikki off.
Yeah, and those hitmen didn't like you too much either.
You know, I'm sure you have a very good reason for kidnapping Nikki, using her to break into the Cheslow mansion while 3 maniacs in black suits were trying to kill you.
Yeah, I've been waiting to hear this, too.
They were sent by the Tom.
The Chinese mob? 7 international law enforcement agencies are on their backs, and they're worried about you.
The Hong Kong movies business is practically owned by them. I couldn't go on making movies with their blood money.
Did you ever hear of 2-week notice or sayonara?
I tried. You just don't walk away from a contract with the Tom.
This have something to do with the stuntman who got killed on your shoot?
You were the star. You did all your own stunts. The evidence all pointed to you.
They made up lies against me because I was trying to expose them. They tried to shut me up, and when they were gonna arrest me for my friend's death.
So you were here hiding out?
No, not hiding. Fighting back. Gathering proof of their business. It's almost done. It's all right here. And they want to kill me before I finish.
And anyone crazy enough to be on your side.
Oh, I feel so bad. I'm sorry. I'm the one who got your face all over TV.
I spotted him in the first place. It's my fault, Val.
Right. It's your fault. Okay, it's both our fault.
The point is, we helped get you into this mess. We'll get you out of it.
Yeah, who's afraid of the Tong anyway? Who are they?
He's been stealing information over the internet. Private records.
Our priorities have changed. Find out what he knows first and destroy the evidence. Then we kill him. I am not a pincushion. I understand he's being protected by Valerie Irons.
Yes. It won't be easy.
Get me the evidence. I don't care if you have to kill them all.
Come on. Can't turn it on. It's not working.
Yeah, well, that thing's not really made for blocking a spinning back kick.
Well, then what good is it?
You know, 2 years of my life is on these things. Evidence to clear my name.
Mind if I take a look?
Kay can fix any computer.
Well, probably not the Cray T3E, but anything that sits on a desk, lap, or palm. All I have to do is cross-connect our motherboard via the D port. There. I'm downloading your hard drive. There doesn't seem to be a file called Tom. Could it be named anything else?
No. I mean, it has to be here. I saved everything on a disc.
Well, there's no disk there. Don't you know you're supposed to back up in at least 2 places?
Okay, the man's a master martial artist, not a techno-dweeb.
Who's not a techno-dweeb?
Johnny.
Still can't find what you're looking for?
I don't understand what happened to the disc. It was in Mr. Chesler's limo when the Tong chased me.
Okay, find out who's been in the limo since the Tong Swiss cheesed it.
Yeah, you and I should hit the street, see if we can get a 10-20 on the local Tong hit squad.
Nikki and I will take the first shift at the penthouse guarding Johnny. I know who Nikki likes. I know who Nikki likes. LPC, you know me. KSSING.
Watch your own beeswax, Val.
Oh, look out, it's my man Quick.
Yes, son. What's the deal, baby?
Hey, listen, I'll tell you what. I got a whole new way of meeting chicks. I have to show you someday.
Didn't know I needed one.
Oh, see. Listen, man, I know why you're here. All right, and this Janet Jackson address? This ain't her main crib.
I don't care about that anymore.
You don't? Oh, you finally got down with that spunky Nicky, huh?
Nah, man, I told you, it's not like that. We keep it pro, straight biz.
Oh, no. Foxy Little K, too? I need a hanky, bro. That's a crying shame.
Listen, I'm looking for the Tong. Thought you might be able to help.
The Tong? Those some badass dudes, that's all I know.
Hey, well, maybe this'll jog that thick head of yours.
Wait a minute. It's all coming back now. The top Tong from Hong Kong just jammed into town. Name's Han. Only ain't no Han Solo. Got a whole posse of cats in those styling black PJs backing him up.
So where do I find this guy, Han?
You got business, he'll find you.
Ready?
You're so awesome.
See? Not so hard.
Can I try?
Sure.
I mean, on your hand. What, you don't trust me?
No.
I can't believe we got a world-class martial arts superstar sitting on our couch and you won't let me talk to him.
Shh. What? I think she likes him. I just wanted to give her a little space.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How can you tell?
Well, first, they knocked each other out, and then she threw a glass of water on him.
Oh my God.
That's so sweet.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Hey, not bad, Nikki. Not bad.
Admit it. I'm just as quick as you are.
Oh. Had to keep my fingers moving so you wouldn't hit him.
I didn't see you move any fingers.
Well, of course not. I'm too fast.
That stuntman who took a splat on your movie set, how'd that happen? You know, talking about it sometimes is the only way to feel better. Next to blowing something up.
He was my best friend. Joey Lee. The day that he died, I went to see the Tong. Wanted to speak to them about these unfair working conditions. And later, when I came to work, the director had already shot my stunt. Without me. They used Joey instead.
You were supposed to take that dive off the tower?
Right. See, someone had tampered with the platform. It collapsed under Joey's weight. The Tong was out to kill me. Instead, they got Joey.
That girl's got a strange way of getting a man. Now, she needs some help. She needs some help to make him feel good about himself. I mean, look at him. He's about to cry in there. Hey? Okay. No.
Sorry.
I am so sorry for interrupting, but, can you do one of your moves here in person?
Yeah, sure. It'd be a pleasure.
Good, okay. The thing I want you to do is that bit from Message of Doom. Remember when you were handcuffed to the drain pipe?
Oh, yeah, because Max has a whole collection of handcuffs.
Yeah, you just was a fun big old kid. What happened?
Well, the last time I checked, there were no drain pipes in here.
Val volunteers.
Val will volunteer.
She'll volunteer. Come on, drain pipe.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, quiet. You're a drain pipe. Okay. Oh, be careful with him.
Sorry.
Hello, Max's House of Pleasure. I recreated some of the files to figure out who last used the computer. The last file was a term paper with Emily Chesler's name on it. She must have taken the disc.
Emily?
Go.
She's on campus, right? Good work, Kay. Bye.
Move it, we kill him first!
Bag it, punk!
Should we do something?
She's right, Johnny. We can take him!
Now! Give us that information you've been collecting.
You're wasting your time. It's not even
Then
here.
you'll both take us to it.
Don't piss her off. She's a third-degree Gucci belt.
Be quiet and don't move, or your friends will die.
The sleeping tiger will recover. I have no doubt. But until it does, I have to run our operation as efficiently as possible. I'm sure you, as a business owner yourself, understand that.
Yeah, well, if you must know, that's kind of how this whole mess got started. I was at the bank trying to get my credit limit raised, and that's when I saw the whole bank robbery, and Kay broke into the security system cameras, and Nikki spotted Johnny, and... Sorry.
Oh, don't be. It had to end like this, sooner or later.
You're very level-headed. For this, I will reward you with a quick death.
That's not a very good reward.
That is after you tell us where to find the information you've been compiling on us.
I'll tell you where it is. But first, can I at least have a drink?
You think he can hurt you with a drink?
Thank you.
And what's the lady's choice?
Oh, it's usually a double Jack and Coke, but I'll pass.
I didn't want to play this over the phone.
The last file was a term paper with Emily Chesler's name on it. She must have taken the disc. Emily? She's on campus, right?
You know, I'm surprised that you want this information so badly. I mean, I thought I'm just a little flea compared to the mighty and great Han.
I give you one last chance to unburden yourself and tell us where you keep the backup copy of your files.
You see the book over there on the shelf?
I'm scared of heights.
Come on.
Wait, no, just a friend.
Many years ago, I kicked his ass.
So I saved his life.
Okay.
Always expect the unexpected.
Jeff.
Val. Johnny Lowe. I can't believe you came in here after I kicked your ass.
You must have had trauma, Jeff. I kicked yours.
You kicked mine.
We'll talk about this later.
Okay, you two, just shake hands and make up.
That was good work. Oh, Val, the disc.
Here, hold this. Here, bye. See ya.
You see? Always expect the unexpected.
Okay, I'll check this way.
Emily?
You?
Wait. Judson?
There's no time to explain.
Dirt under your fingernails, huh?
Please don't tell my father.
So this is your new way to meet chicks? Just be cool, man. Don't worry. We could use your help with something.
Emily Chesler. Where?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She's here. Emily, you all right?
Okay, we need your disc with Asian Studies paper on it. I've got it right here.
Emily, thank you.
So that's what this is all about? A homework report?
First-time teacher's aide. He takes his job a little bit too seriously.
I got this one. See, right after the bungee cord snapped, and I fell right into a tree.
Whatever, that's nothing, okay? A C4 blast and a piece of shrapnel. Right here. Took 7 hours to get out, okay? No anesthetic.
All right, okay. See this? Hilo dropped into an Albanian prison. The briefing failed to mention laser turrets, but...
What were you doing there?
Visiting.
Oh, yeah? Well, check this out right here.
Where?
Right there. A couple years ago, I was washing a glass while I was talking on the phone, and I wasn't paying attention, and I cut my knuckle right off, and it flipped right back over and turned into a meat raisin and left a scar. But then again, you probably eat meat raisins for breakfast.
Thanks.
Well, I better go. You know, the Chinese embassy sending me a limo, and
Well, Blair, go.
it's gonna be here in a minute, so I should go.
Bye, honey. Are you sure you have to go?
Yeah, you know, China's my home, and I got a life there I gotta get back to.
You could always hang with us. I mean, I never even got a chance to blow anything up for you.
Here.
Perfume, nice.
Most flammable brand on the market.
Really? Cool. Thanks.
See you. Okay.
That's so nothing.
Your paths will cross again.
Think so?
Yep. Life works in mysterious ways. I'm the world's most famous bodyguard.
True.
Hey, Moscow Nights room. Ya que dormida. Number one with the bullet.
Hello, Moscow Nights. Good we get a shot for your fans in Germany, eh?
Sure. You take a good picture of this face, because this Ruski's gotta be more famous than Elvis! What are you doing?
Yeah, man. Number one with the bullet.
Pull! Pull! Nice pistola.
12-round auto fire. Helium cobalt laser sights operates at 50 megahertz, invisible to the naked eye. 2650.
Nikki?
I could pick one up back east for 2 G's.
All right. 2,000 per, and I throw in the first 60 rounds.
You got yourself a deal. Hello. Yes, Val, we are on our way. What are we doing? Trying on sunglasses.
The gold leaf alone on this invitation could pay off my MasterCard. Simon and Jessica Worth actually invite Miss Valerie Irons to the charity event of the season to be held in the Japanese gardens on the grounds of Worth and Mantell Consulting, Inc. Your staff is invited.
Yeah, and Tasha was really happy about that staff line.
Well, I guess she won't be rubbing sequins with the rest of the hot mon.
Actually, she couldn't say no once she found out the Moscow Knights were playing. I think she knows a lead singer or something. Oh, this outfit's a brick. I'm set. An hour before I have to go anywhere. They better be on their way or they're dead meat.
Thank you for coming. Oh, here they are. Valerie Irons. It's an absolute delight to meet you. This must be your staff. Lovely. Come, please. Come this way.
So where'd all the money come from?
The husband, Simon Worth, practically invented the encryption codes for the U.S. Treasury.
Here we are.
This is a little small. Is anybody gonna fit?
Well, everybody... No, you see, your staff is going to be on the runway.
Are we flying somewhere?
For the fashion show? Oh, my gosh, didn't anybody tell you? It's a tradition. We do it every year. We dress up our staffs and parade them up and down the runway. It's really wonderful. It's for charity. Whitney, darling, can you show them where to change?
Oh, I don't change.
You can learn. Whitney, lead on.
Have fun.
Doll, isn't she? Would you like some champagne?
Please. So will Mr. Worth be joining us?
No, I don't think he'll be here today.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, he's probably working. Either that or in the barn with Ginny. Which is our horse.
Oh.
Simon's, actually. Really loves her. He's built a stable for her right here on the grounds of the office. Yes, every Sunday, just like clockwork, he's with that filly.
Well, I know it's none of my business, but I'm a good listener if you want to talk.
Hors d'oeuvres, ma'am?
Cheese puffs. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Thanks.
If I wanted to be a model, I wouldn't have practiced killing people with a hairbrush.
What do you think? How do I look?
Wow. But Nick, Beverly Hills Elite didn't come here for a gun show.
Whatever you say, preppy man. I'll put it in the car.
Oh, there's a hook right there. He's quite good. Yeah, Nikki! Woo! Nice skirt! Tasha!
Also. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, let's rock and roll! No one moves!
Be cool, man. We don't want any trouble here.
Now then, will Mr. Simon Worth please step forward? Mr. Worth, come on down.
Everything's gonna be okay.
No, it won't. Do I know you?
No, I don't think so.
But I know you, Mrs. Worth. Where's your husband? Please.
I don't know.
Well, if you kill her, you're not gonna find out.
Good point. Where is Mr. Worth?
I don't know. He may be in his office, or perhaps the stables. Did you try there?
Ladies and gentlemen, the next place you go will be to meet your maker unless you all sit down! Sichert das ganze Gebiet. Have you ever been to East Germany?
No. I hear it's beautiful.
It's a pathetic welfare client of your bourgeois government.
I bet they didn't put that on the travel brochure.
Communism kept us strong, and you kept that away from us. We were military leaders with respect, and you took that away from us.
What do you want?
To destroy the economy of the United States, just like you destroyed ours.
Heinrich?
Yeah.
No one's in the whole building. The stable's either.
Danke. Last chance, Mrs. Worth. Where is he?
Believe me, I wish I could tell you. When he does come home, he smells of liquor and someone else's perfume. Obviously, some woman knows where he is. But I assure you, it isn't I.
It's okay.
No, Valerie, it isn't.
Valerie. Valerie Irons. Protection. Tell me, where is your army?
My army doesn't usually party hop with me.
I've heard a lot about your skills. Now I get to see for myself. So, you're as honest as you are cunning. No VIPs on the VIP list. Which means I have Miss Valerie Irons, the world's greatest bodyguard, all to myself.
Forget about it. You're not my type.
Oh, but you're my type. You're exactly my type. With your legendary skills, it should be no problem for you to track down Mr. Worth for me.
Pass.
I wouldn't. I really, really wouldn't. You do as I say, or every diamond-dripping guest at this party will die. One by miserable one.
Heinrich gave me 3 hours to bring back Mr. Worth. If I go to the police, he's gonna kill everyone.
What about just a little mention to Detective Grisby? You need help, Val.
I know. I need you.
Val. What are you wearing?
My danger suit.
I don't think you understand. I get really bad skin condition when I'm nervous. I have an audition on Monday, and I just can't handle it.
Shut up.
I have to go home. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm borderline agoraphobic as it is, okay?
Wake up and smell the lip gloss, honey. This is not a game.
Don't you dare!
Bullet in your back hurts a lot worse than that. Now shut up and sit down. You got a problem?
Not anymore. Jetzt zwei. Da und dort. Lass keinen rein oder raus. Kapiert?
Ja. Jawohl.
Guns were a good idea. I guess.
Well, do you know how to use any of them?
That's your job. You're in charge now.
Okay. I'm in charge. Now use your imagination. What would you do? You're a multimillionaire, you're having an affair. Where do you set up shop?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably in some condo on Wilshire. There's a white rug on the floor. I keep the room clean, real clean. I have a fish tank and a round bed. No, make that oval. There's a baby grand piano right there in the bedroom I use as a sex toy. We play Chopin and eat takeout Chinese food.
Okay.
What?
Let's not use our imagination anymore, okay?
Okay. You know, I bet I could hack into City Hall and see if there's any property registered to Simon Worth.
Good.
What?
Hi, this is Valerie Irons from Valerie Irons Protection.
We're already protected. The neighbors have West Tech.
No, Mr. Worth, we need to talk.
You're in some serious trouble.
Oh, no, I'm not. Sitting out by the pool, enjoying a nice pina colada.
I think you need to get right to the point.
Go away.
Mr. Worth, everybody at your wife's party is going to die right now if you do not come with us.
Good. Take some pictures. Let me know how it turns out.
I think you're in charge again.
Maybe the hunky pool guy can help us out.
Hey, how's it going?
My, but that's a really big hose you've got there. I meant the pull hose.
Yeah, right. This is brand new. Filters 37 gallons a minute. You want to see how it works?
That depends. Do you have a key to the back gate?
Sure, man. What do you think? I drag this through the living room? Come on, I'll show you how it works.
Do I look like a pool girl?
Yes.
Okay, now what?
Busy.
Are you sure this looks like a bathing suit?
Sure.
Gee, this does. Oh, oops. Shh, I got it. Oh! Get it?
Oh, no.
Get it? No, right there. Oh. Maybe we should have brought a gun.
Okay, let's just say I'm better at cleaning pools than I am with a gun. I should talk to him.
Honey, somebody's here.
Excuse me, Mr. Worth.
You are not the pool guys. You're the crackpots from the front door I just spoke with.
Mr. Worth, we're serious about what's happening at your house.
Mr. Worth, there are some very dangerous men who are going to start killing people if you don't come with us now.
And I should help you... Why?
They only want you to give them some secret banking codes. Probably to sabotage the U.S. government's international transfer of funds.
Oh, I see. Probably siphon off $1 billion or $2 billion for themselves, no doubt. No, this doesn't seem like something I want to get involved with.
They're terrorists.
Oh, and they sound good. I'm terrified already. Go away.
Look at Mr. Worth, you better come with us or I'm gonna use this.
Now, why don't you two run along? Before I call the police.
Great, my gat's in the car.
Along with our new high-tech shotgun.
Hey, guys, keep it down. The guard is right outside the door.
We need to get back there.
Luckily, we're not totally unarmed. Nunchucks. What all the well-dressed bodyguards are wearing this season.
I guess you're totally accessorized there.
You call that accessorizing? I've got 4 ounces of gelled Semtex in here.
Enough to punch through the gate?
Please.
You people, what are you? You're gonna get us all killed. What's wrong with you? Hello? Help! If you hit me again. Help me.
You got a match. Thank you.
Now all we need is a distraction.
Oh, I'm on fire! Somebody's pounding me like a drum. Oh.
This guy's freaking out over here!
Ooh, I gotta get my medication, man. I gotta. Oh!
Lord, I'll be home by now. If I don't get my dose soon, I'm gonna swallow my own tongue. Oh, Lord.
Breathe!
Oh, baby. Why you leave me, baby, huh? Why you leave me? We should have stayed together, baby. You're stupid.
Try and relax.
Oh.
Try and relax.
Listen. It's not about the guns, man. It's about the pills, man. I need pills, man. Oh.
This man is having a seizure. Okay, I've seen this before.
I see colored lights.
I know what to do.
Jerry Garcia. Oh. I think I feel better now. You didn't have to hit me so hard.
Oh!
Das ist mit dieser amerikanischen Gladiatorin, ha? Ja. Oh.
Idiot! Who's watching the back? Go!
Someone's escaped.
I'm dead!
But you're a crazy one. Back and got your virtues, don't impress me none. You got no purpose, you just stand in line. Get out of sight.
Nothing's hard!
Got to get out of here. Get the gun out of my face. Leave us. Are you kidding me? Backseat drivers. You want to play? A rat in a maze has better scenery than this. All I wanted to do was get in the trunk. Wait, I'm going in circles.
Hey.
I'm not kidding this time.
Yeah. How many times does he have to tell you?
Back off, Barbie.
Why don't you go put on the red suit?
You might not care about your wife, but those are my friends at that party.
I thought she's your friend. What do you say?
I'd say you have an algae problem.
See, she's not backing you up. And we both know you're not gonna...
I got 27 more bullets where that came from.
I believe that gun holds 12 rounds. Killing me is not gonna help your friends. Okay. Okay. Let's do it your way.
Sie ist ein gemeines Stück.
I've got her. Thank you.
Who is she?
Just a very spunky supermodel.
Tasha, what are you doing?
Models don't drive like that. Who is she?
I've done that before. It was a shoot for a Jeep commercial. I didn't know how the gears work.
Shut up. Who are you? And how'd you blow out the back gate?
I wouldn't do that.
I do what I want, Schatz. Gehe ich recht in der Annahme, dass keiner von Ihnen Deutsch spricht?
You talking to me? Because I don't sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Sie konnte mir das nicht so jedes Mal kochen.
Genau.
Achtung, friends and lovers, this one
Goes outside with me. I can keep an eye on him. Kurt, later. Guard these doors with your lives if anyone tries to leave. Shoot them.
Thanks, Carol.
Right here.
You sure no one's gonna see us on the other side?
Now we're gonna hide in that bamboo. This is where I sneak out to see Sherry.
Cindy? You mean Cindy, right?
Sydney? Sherry. Sydney, 20. And I get them all confused sometimes.
You don't really care about anybody, do you? Except for...
Jenny. I care about my Jenny.
Of course. Of course? It's a horse. You know, I had a horse once. Actually, it was my Aunt Chrissy's. You know, she just lit right up every time I saw her.
Same as my Jenny. You know, we even have our own secret language. Really? No matter how fast she runs, she'll stop like that. As soon as I tell her to. Secret word? Radio.
Radio. Oh, God. Okay. Ow! Jeez. God. No. You first. Oh, my. Here.
Hurry up, somebody's coming.
Oh no, I got the guns.
Val, that was every weapon we had.
I got this. And I got this bomb thingy. Oops.
Okay, here's the move.
I don't really think I can do that in this outfit.
Krav Maga is an Israeli army kill technique. Outfits don't matter. Okay? So, first the kick. Kick! Yes. And then the chop. Yeah. That's good. Then the chop. What?
I don't want to do that. It's just so violent.
Kick! You two will kick and you will chop. That's it. Chop! We're a team. Okay? We're a killing machine. Let's do it.
So do we have a plan?
Of course we have a plan, okay?
A plan? Of course we have a plan.
See?
What is it?
What is what?
The plan.
Okay.
Well, first we should let our side know that the cavalry is here.
Hey, who's that? It's Simon.
Right here. Let's just be real quiet.
There he is! It's Simon, the bastard! Well, go get him! He's standing right over there! Where the hell have you been? I
Put your hands up!
can't believe this!
Come with us.
Glad you can make it, honey!
Yeah, go.
Hey, Hines, watch the suit.
You're only 6 hours late for the party, you two-timing jackal!
Val, have you ever armed a bomb before?
No, but I saw Nikki do it once.
Did you pay real close attention?
No. How hard could it be?
Val, we've got a problem.
Heineck wants to get the rest of this in the van. He said we move now. No, you idiot! Get the guitars!
Valerie Irons, where are you? Valerie! I give you 10 seconds to come out, or your friend Simon dies. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What are you
5,
doing?
6,
You're in charge now.
7, 8, 9.
Hi. Ready to give up? I'm serious.
Not as serious as I am.
Get real, Heine. I mean, you've been shooting guns, crashing cars, screaming. I think one of the neighbors probably have heard and has probably called the cops by now.
Lautsprechertelefon bitte. Und bring die Geiseln hierher, damit ich sie sehen kann. I'm sure the great Valerie Irons has a contact at the cop house.
Oh. I haven't been down there in so long, and, you know, that staff, it just keeps on changing. And
Please, ring them up, just to make sure they are not suspicious.
Hi, Detective Crispy, please? Who's calling? It's Val Irons. Hold on 1 second.
Speakerphone on. No tricks.
You again? Get her out of here.
Yeah, come on. Oh,
Let's go.
Hey, watch it.
Val Irons. What can I do for you on a lovely day like today?
You know, there's nothing I wouldn't.
Oh, that's so sweet, Grisp.
I like it when you call me Crisp.
I'm down here at the Crystal Ball fundraiser.
I really admire you. You're dodging danger wherever you go, but you still have time for charity.
Well, you know, Danger is my middle name. There's been a lot of noise down here, and we're just wondering if it's cool with you guys.
No complaints over here. Val, I was wondering, do you think you could ever fit me into your
Busy schedule, maybe Friday?
Yes! Yeah! No problem. Yes! I don't get asked out very often.
So, Simon, what's it going to be? The banking codes? Or your wife?
I don't know the codes.
Simon, please.
The government terminated my contract over a year ago.
These are lies.
Why would I lie when you have a gun pointed at my wife?
Why didn't you tell me?
I haven't developed a new code for the U.S. Treasury in over a year. I'm sorry, Jessica.
I want the codes. Now.
Look, just call my CFO. We have been practically bankrupt ever since we lost that contract.
Idiot. Later, Gunnar, bring sie alle her. You are dead, people! All of you! You are dead, do you hear me? Dead!
Oh, no. Where's Heinrich?
Du tans zombies. Come on.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Vielleicht soll ich führen?
Kula! Noch schneller geht es!
Right on. Not bad for one lesson.
Hey, any sign of Heinrich?
Where's Simon? Tell me. Okay. Heidi. Oh, yeah. Heidi, help! I'm having a bonanza moment.
I'm not hurt. I don't want to go to the hospital.
Go to the hospital and be quiet.
Yeah, they're wrapping up inside. Yeah, we can turn it. That's all right, I'll be there.
Oh, thank goodness Nikki's gonna be okay.
I could tell there was trouble by your manner on the phone.
You're amazing. Pretending to ask me out just to trick the bad guys. You're something else, Chris. Mwah. Poor thing.
Oh, he looks bad. Stoli?
Natashka.
I worked as Stoli's sound engineer when I was infiltrating the KGB.
I remember some wild sound checks.
Oh, that's a nasty bump. Maybe I should check that out.
This could be our last glass of champagne for a while.
You remember our honeymoon? We existed on beer and barbecue chicken. I was never happier, Simon.
At least I got something to shoot for.
And as I recall, you're a pretty good shot.
Cut the sap. Let's get this party kicking. Where's Tasha and her dude?
Come here, come here, come here, come here. Tell me everything. You're Monica, and I'm Little Trish.
Do I look like the kind of girl that kisses and tells?
No. Darling, you look like the kind that smacks it up, shoots, hoots, kicks it around the block a few times, then tells. Come on.
Well, I'll just say this.
Give it up for the Moscow Knights!
Well, I think we did a good job. Let's hope we never have to do that again.
No kidding.
Hey, I'm the vice president of production, not God.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Is it my fault New Era greenlighted a picture on the basis of a raunchy script? I did.
Yeah.
Fine, it is my fault. So what do you want me to do? I don't know. Save money on the lighting.
Do it dark. We'll bill it as film noir.
Not that.
Can I call you back?
Feel the cool shimmering as it washes over. Slowly eyes open into a lonely room. Somebody like you, somewhere in this world. Somebody like me, searching for you, girl.
Oh, we lucked out. Our last client owning a massage parlor.
Yeah, we did. Now, all you need to do is protect a personal trainer, and my life will be complete.
Yeah, you hate working out. You hate to work out.
So, I have no intention of working out. I'm gonna watch him work out.
Val's House of Oil.
Val, thank God you're there.
I recognize that voice. Let me see, studio party at Union. Dry martini, 2 olives. I can put you in my movie.
It's a bad pickup line, but this is no joke. Are you available for some bodyguard work, like, right now?
Why, what's up?
I've been followed since Calabasas.
Where are you?
I just passed Laurel Canyon. I'm gonna try to make it over to Sunset, so I'll call you when I get there.
Max, call Tasha. Try to get over here right away and pick me up.
Okay.
Could you both, just turn around for a second, please?
Don't be shy.
I'm shy.
You're shy.
I'm shy.
You're very shy. Ooh, your tag is showing.
V.I.P.
Maxine De La Cruz here.
Oh. Well, what can I do for you today?
Ooh, if you give me a minute, I can think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Will you stop flirting with Quick and just tell him to get over here?
Who's flirting?
Hello, Steve?
Val, where are you?
Are they still following you?
Val, I can't shake this guy.
Val, just ask him where he is.
Just tell me where you are.
I'm heading west on Sunset.
That's less than a mile away.
Valerie, can you kind of hurry it up here?
Okay, Steve, just stay calm. We're coming. Steve? Hang in there.
My money? Here, take it. Hey, you guys want to be in a movie? Ow! I can do that. Okay, stop.
You testify, Wisner. You're a dead man.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Val!
Okay, tough guy, grab some hood before I feed it to you.
She'll do it too. You okay?
Yeah, fine, thanks. Oh.
You're welcome. Maybe now's a good time to explain what's going on.
Sure, fine. You want the pitch? Fade in on a rising studio executive who's minding his own business when all of a sudden he discovers a bootleg video scam.
Cut to the chase. I've got a short attention span.
I was supposed to testify in secret, but obviously somebody hires these geniuses to shut me up.
Guess no one thought about police protection.
Well, the FBI said they'd have round-the-clock protection.
They're probably at a Starbucks somewhere.
All right, let him go. Let him go. Got the client safe and sound.
I had no idea he was our client.
Yeah, well, he's still getting a bill from us either way. Not again.
Speak for yourself, man. I'm still ready to rumble.
Relax. They're the good guys.
Agents McCoy and Lampert, FBI?
Yeah, they're the ones assigned to watch out for me.
And they're doing quite a job. I smell promotion. Real funny. Who are you?
We were the ones who were there when he needed you.
We're sorry, Mr. Wisner. You were driving so fast, our tail car lost you.
Lost him? Do you know that Steve was almost killed?
Won't happen again?
Come on, let's go.
Whoa, big fella, just a second. What if I wanted to hire V.I.P.?
It's not possible. Actually, it is. See, Mr. Wisner's a private citizen, so he can hire whoever he wants.
He's right. But right now, this house is the most secure place for Mr. Wisner to be. All right, we've vetted the house staff, swept for bombs. This is where he's staying.
You don't mind if we double check?
I'd like Val personally looking out for me, if that's okay with you.
Actually, it would be better if...
No, it's fine. It's fine. I've always wanted to see a movie producer's house anyway.
Keep the communication line turned on so we can keep tabs.
This case of yours, it's supposed to be a secret testimony?
That's right.
Well, newsflash. Your secret's out.
Oh, did you win all those?
Yep.
What does a producer do anyway? I've always kind of wondered that.
Produce. It's kind of like, well, it's complicated. You see, I have to do everything. I mean, I do everything. If I didn't tell everyone everything to do, nothing would come of anything.
Dear Steve, if you ever actually take time to read something instead of having your assistant do it, then read this. You're a no-talent jackass.
I see that. Those kidders.
You know, I never thought you'd be calling me after that premiere.
Well, I never thought I'd be a target. But I guess saving people's lives is all in a day's work for you.
Yeah, all in a day's work.
Okay, nice story, except I did all the work at that screening. I think Val was out looking for clam dip or something.
These studio stiffs are all alike.
Hey, come on. Maybe the guy will put us in a movie. Give him a chance.
Right. The next thing you know, he'll probably be inviting her to his jacuzzi.
Hey, let's hit the jacuzzi. I think I got a suit just your size.
I'm sure you do. What are they doing here?
Oh, these are my housekeepers. It's Helga and Ursula. They're from Sweden.
Yeah, big house. Shouldn't they be cleaning some disgusting mess, like off the kitchen floor or something?
Yeah, right. Well, they were just cleaning the jacuzzi's filters.
With their tops off.
Go figure. Guess that's how it's done in Sweden. I'm sorry, ladies. She's the guest. You'll just have to finish cleaning later.
Oh, you a pooper.
Well, anyway, I'm glad you're here. It was pretty scary out there today.
Did you miss me?
Oh, look, you're sure you don't mind jumping on this on such short notice?
It's fine. Come on. I don't see ketchup. Did you get ketchup?
Plenty. Look at the
I
bottom.
didn't- No, I didn't. Fine. We're not sending him out again.
Here.
That is it.
There you go. Yeah.
Whatever. All right.
Beautiful night.
Just me, you, and the bubbles. Really like you, Val.
I really like you too, Steve. That's why I need to tell you something. Now, don't get really upset with me.
Please do not tell him you are not a bodyguard.
So I'm not a real bodyguard.
Hey, I'm not really a big shot producer either. Inside, we're all just scared little kids.
True. But the truth has a little more to it than that, though.
Well, the truth is overrated. Look what happened to me. I tried to do the right thing, exposing the bootleg scandal. Now people are hunting me.
This thing you're testifying to, it must be really big.
It spans the globe. And there are top studio executives involved.
Are you naming names?
Some. Enough.
Any I know?
These ladies really private eyes.
Anyone with a shingle.
You wouldn't believe it if I told you who's involved in this thing. A lot of real people. Steve White, Robert Kristen, Jim Granite.
This Wisner is spilling his guts.
The airplane keeps futzing with our reception.
It's really scary.
Steve, I have a message for you.
Can it wait?
Oh, great. Is this another Swedish thing?
I don't know, but I have got to give her a raise.
Toss the gun!
He's dead.
You okay?
I'm okay as I can be.
They'll miss it to interrogation room 2.
All right, so after this housekeeper dropped her top and opened fire, what did you do?
I hyperventilated. I always hyperventilate when I freak out.
Why didn't you go after the shooter?
It's kind of hard to do a spinning back kick in a jacuzzi.
What exactly were you doing in a jacuzzi?
I was jacuzziing.
Is that your idea of providing protection?
All right, that's enough. Valerie Irons is a professional bodyguard. She obviously knew what she was doing.
Thanks, Chris.
If she knew what she was doing, why is Wisner dead?
Can I get another bottle of water?
Why ask me? You made it pretty clear this was an FBI case. Hell, I didn't even get to see the body.
Look, we'll take care of the autopsy. We done here?
Don't leave town. We'll be in touch.
What do you mean be in touch? What does it mean be in touch? I didn't do anything.
Yeah, but she didn't do anything.
That's the problem. She didn't do anything. We never should have let a non-pro like Val front the company.
Seems like Val tried to do the right thing. Look, we just need to deal with it and move on.
Whatever. My ears are ringing. I know you guys are talking about me.
No, we're not. Yes, we were. About how you let the client get killed.
Look, I like the guy. You're acting as if I killed him.
No, just our reputation. What good are bodyguards that can't protect their clients?
We've got company.
Agent Lappin. What can we do for you?
Well, we may have overlooked some details. Can I buy you a cup of coffee?
We've got coffee here. We've got Kona. We got decaf. We got mochas. We got
Val.
non-fat. No.
Who wants to talk to you alone?
I need you to come downtown and answer a few more questions.
Look, you already told me I can't leave town. Now you want me to come downtown? I'm getting scared.
I don't mean to scare you.
It's all right, Val.
Oh, great. How long has that been there? Agent Lampert!
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I knew coming downtown was gonna be a bad idea. What do they want?
You. That's what I was going to tell you. Now that you know what Wisner knew, you're a target.
I gotta get back to the office
No,
then.
you can't. That's the first place they'll look. You got to go underground. All right, don't contact anyone. Don't go home. Don't call anyone, especially not VIP. And don't use your cell phone. Here, take this. That's all I got.
Well, what am I gonna...
Look, there's no time for questions, all right? You got to get moving. I'll contact you. 2 rings and a hang-up means the next call is me. There.
I don't want a gun.
Here, get used to it.
Hate guns.
Come on. Be careful.
It's so weird. Val is not answering her cell phone.
She's in mourning. There's a special place to shop for that, isn't there? If she's on the run, Val's in trouble. She sticks out like a sore thumb. Those bootleggers will find her in a second.
Hey! What?
Bill, there's a customs gouge on line 1.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
Yeah, if you're looking for a junk heap for target practice.
Target practice. That's a good one.
It gets better.
Lou, your wife is on line
I guess you're a real bargain hunter.
Hunter, yes. Bargain, definitely.
I hear you. Now, keep in mind this baby's got low miles and a V6 overhead cam. Normally, I'd have to get $850 for it.
500, cash.
Jose, to rent minivan around.
Plus a lady Rolex.
Well, how do I know it's not a knockoff?
How do I know this turd heap's still gonna move after I'm off the lot?
Deal.
That was easy.
What took you so long?
Traffic. Thanks, Helga.
Mind if I count it?
Oh, be my guest.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise.
She what?
Fled. We were ambushed outside of Starbucks, then she just took off.
Poor Val. She must be so scared. You think she'd call us?
She hasn't contacted you by now? Not a word. What I don't understand is why she'd be ambushed in the first place. She knows too much.
It'll be a first time for everything.
Well, if she does contact you, don't be heroes. Call us immediately.
So you can help her like you did Wisner.
We'll be in touch.
Is it me, or does something seem way off?
She would have called us.
Yeah, unless something's really got us scared. I forgot my pen.
Your pen?
I just thought you should know we're investigating Lambert. Lambert? He could be the leak. So if Ms. Irons does call, be sure to call me.
Thanks. I hate being right.
It's all up to you. What's the point in being rude? It's all up to us. Tell me another bedtime story. Tell me another bedtime story. Tell me another bedtime story. Now my spoon. You are the only person I trust, and I don't know why. You're the only person that gets my chunky monkey. Everybody else gets that fat, free, yucky yogurt stuff.
Oh, well, I do my best. Ball, you pig.
Dare we go in?
Look at her, little sister. Well, don't worry, I'll protect you.
Good. Those children. Hello.
Uh-oh, the party police in the house.
We're just trying to have some fun.
Hey,
Come on.
Val, you're totally cool, unlike someone I know.
Little sisters, you have to love them.
Val.
Even when they get, catty and jelly.
Val, is it true that Max let you stay in that cool penthouse for free? Because she was never that generous with me.
Max's penthouse.
Yeah, the one her manufacturer brought her. You know that dork who buys those lame-o inventions?
Yes. We both live in Maxine's beautiful penthouse.
So, give me the lowdown on this man of hers, because what kind of name is Quick anyway?
Oh, her man, yes. It's a very good boyfriend kind of name.
Yeah,
Quick.
yeah, you know, especially if you're in a rush. If I want some popcorn, here you go.
Yes.
Some popcorn, Tita. Everybody share.
Uh-huh. Well, okay. Thank you, Detective. Detective Grisby said that some nameless man came and bailed the housekeeper out of jail.
Somebody obviously paid him off. They set Val up.
Worse than that. There's an APB out on her.
For what?
She left town and she wasn't supposed to. She's listed as armed and dangerous. Val!
Now we have the so-called good guys and the bad guys after.
Yeah, well, we gotta find her before someone else does.
She's not at the penthouse, and she didn't even go home to change her clothes. This must be serious. All I found was a note from Maxine saying she was at her mother's.
Wait, Val and Maxine both out of town? Anybody see a connection?
No, even if they're both at Maxine's mom's, we'll never find them. There's gotta be at least 3 pages of Dela Cruz's in the phone book.
I know she spends a lot of time on those online chat rooms. Maybe I can find a profile.
This whole thing smells. Why involve Val?
I'm in. 5'10", 36D, into leather. Oops. This must be one of Maxine's alternative profiles.
Hold on a second. What's her screen name on that one?
Ebony Delight. Why?
No reason.
Okay, here's the real one. Born and raised in Whittier, California.
Got an address?
The next morning,
he awakes to find himself in a bathtub filled with ice. And written on the wall, it says, "Call 911." And he looks at his chest, and he notices that his heart is missing. And then...
Hold up, wait a minute.
Wait a second. He looked at his chest and his heart was missing.
Wouldn't he be dead? It's an urban legend, silly. It's not supposed to be true.
This is the place.
Anyway, then there's a knock at the door.
Come on, break it down.
Okay, what do we do now?
Everybody just go turn off the lights and get to the basement.
But wait a minute, isn't that what you do during a tornado?
This is just scary.
Okay. Wait a minute. We don't have a basement.
Do you have an attic?
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, guys. Faster. Go.
Shoot the lock off.
I'll be right back.
Where the hell are you
I'm
going?
gonna get a gun.
Oh, good idea.
Stop! Don't come any closer. Don't come any closer. See that little red light? It's aimed right between your eyes. You can't see the little dot on your forehead, but I can. If I pull the trigger, I'm not gonna miss. Put your hands up!
In a baby's toe counting game, it's what you...
Yeah, what about you?
It's the Donnie and Marie show.
My arm.
Oh, what took you so long?
What happened to High Quip? Thanks for showing up in the nick of time.
Hi, Quick. Thanks for showing up in the nick of time. What took you so long?
Real funny. Come on, let's go.
Grab my boots.
Got it. Come on. Oh, baby. Come on, let's get him. Come on. Come on, Nikki, let's go. Try.
Do you think they're gonna be okay?
Police should be at Maxine's mom's any minute now.
Cheryl, I said no boys in the house.
Besides, I think they're more interested in us.
How you guys doing on ammo?
I'm out of juice.
Some more shots for me. Fasten your seatbelts, kids. Hang on. Oh, watch out for that gas grill.
Thanks, Kay.
What's up?
Guess who bailed out our hot tubbing housekeeper?
Ken Starr.
Lambert.
Why would he do that?
Because he's the leak.
This is worse than going downtown. Oh my God, that's a secret ring. What should I do?
Tell him you're alone. Tell him you want to meet with him.
Hello?
Valerie.
Oh, of course I'm alone. Of course. Just me all by my lonesome. I'm just here all by myself. Really, by myself. Okay.
Safe house.
Okay. Got it. Bye. He wants to meet me at some safe house.
Sounds like a trap.
We'll be ready for him.
Hi, guys.
Were you followed?
And shot at.
Don't forget about me.
Just put the guns down. I can explain everything.
You first, now.
Just let me show you something inside.
Don't move.
Put the gun down!
I'm gonna shoot!
Don't move! Be cool. Just let me open the door.
Steve?
Valerie! What are you doing here?
We made it look like Steve had been killed to take the heat off.
What's with that whole stupid Val fugitive thing?
Val, believe me, they just told me you'd be a witness to my murder, nothing more.
We've been trying to find our leak, and once you were ambushed, let's just say you were a very useful target.
Well, did you find the leak?
Not yet.
Caught a break here.
Oh, changing the guard.
I see that.
Yeah. How you guys doing?
Hey, guys. Got it here. Good luck.
New shifts in town.
All right, where you guys going?
When do you want to move him out?
Soon. Wizard's due in court tomorrow.
I'm gonna get something from the car.
Al, I'm really sorry. Like I said, I didn't know it would turn into such a big thing.
Steve, I said it's okay. I'm just glad you're okay.
You're the only one I could trust to help me out.
Just don't do it again.
Fed. Tasha, we've got a problem.
Those new agents are phonies.
Got it. Agent Lambert.
No problem.
Nice of you to join us.
You know how much these stunts would cost in a movie? God, I wish we were rolling.
Steve, hello, this is for real, okay? Just get down.
Thanks for the assist.
Kicked his ass.
You guys must work on my next flick. Wait, I'm channeling an idea. Yes, fade in on 3 lethal ladies in leather. Sorry. 3 lethal ladies in leather and their suave male bodyguard, Quick Williams, kicking the tar out.
There's your leak.
Looks like he's been plugged.
No, I mean it, Val. This last week has changed my life. I've never felt so alive. And hey, it's because of you. You made me see what I really want in life.
Oh, Steve, it's just because you're,
In love.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
You did it to me, Val. You made me see what I really need.
Oh, Steve, you're so sweet.
It's action. That's my true love. Once I'm resettled in the witness protection program, I'm gonna take up extreme sports. Maybe even shoot a first-person documentary. Thank you, Val.
That's great.
I'll never forget you.
Come on, super stud. We're ready to move out.
Right.
I'm not talking to him.
By Bureau standards, she was an acceptable loss, sorry to say, to crack the case.
After the ambush at the coffee house, right?
That's right.
Problem is, that only leaves one thing unexplained.
Oh, what's that?
The part where Wisner spills his guts to Val. Completely choreographed, so only Val heard. You set her up.
Like I said, she was an acceptable loss.
Take a hike, or you'll be an acceptable loss.
Bureau's in your debt. If there's ever anything you need, just let me know.
Lambert, there's one thing. Our reputation, we'd like it back.
Well, there's not much I can do now that he's entered the witness program. Officially, he's dead.
Find a way, or we'll make it unofficial.
Los Angeles Police Department officials do support the measure, saying such handguns account for about 2,000 of the 7,000 weapons used in crimes and seized annually by the LAPD. We strongly support this ordinance, Captain Richard Crane told the council. We do have an illegal weapons and trafficking problem in this city, and we feel this ordinance definitely impacts the problems of the town.
This was definitely a good idea.
I know.
I had no idea how tense I was.
Was written by the city councilman. And now,
Well, Dolly, Bruce, we're dealing with yet another
Oops,
example
there it
of
is.
Hollywood's hold on worldwide
Turn it up.
popular culture.
I am.
Federal authorities have busted a major videocassette bootlegging operation. Testimony from Millennium Pictures Vice President Steve Wisner, who lives right behind me here, instrumental in cracking that case. Also helping out, the Valerie Irons Protection Agency of Beverly Hills. Back to you.
At least we got some free advertising.
And thanks to Valerie Irons, the world is safe again.
Well, this video bootlegging, it's a global thing, so I guess I did save the world.
Salut, Gregor. On a fait le progrès? C'est toujours un test entre les hommes, hein?
Fitting, since you will be paying me in dollars. 10 million, as I recall.
How lucky for the revolutionaries of the world that the Russians finally get a taste of free enterprise. St. Kitts Island, 72 hours from now.
Federal agents, drop your guns!
You could have hit the test tube. And we'd all be dead.
The only one dying is you, Gregor. Who's your buyer?
I won't die alone.
Everybody out now! He's gonna blow! Let's get out of here!
Move! Move!
Come on, out!
Let's do this. I click, you move. Pose it for me. Come on, pose. I want to see it. Here we go. Nice. Yes. Beautiful. Work and make love to the camera, girls. Yes, beautiful. I want to see it. Make love to the camera. Come on, work with me. Work with me. Come on, stick it out now. I want to see you sweat. I'm sure you are familiar with my work. I work with the best, and I shoot the best. Looking, take a look at this pizza. Live, look at
Now that's art.
I'm no pastry chef, but that looks like cheesecake to me.
what we do every day, and we do it well.
Come on now. It was shot by Volker Helmstadt. He does a high-end calendar every year.
Yeah, that's a high end, all right. Can balance a tray of margaritas on that butt.
Yeah, thanks, Volker. Listen, the deal is, this year he wants to photograph V.I.P.
And you need to be seen in Speedos. Why?
Not me. You ladies. Huh? On a 3-day, all-expense-paid cruise to the Caribbean.
Who wants to see us in bathing suits?
You just might be surprised.
All right. You're pitching harder than Dave Cohn in last year's World Series. What's the dealio?
The dealio is 3 good reasons to do it. Good PR, free cruise, and, I bet my man Judson $50 I can get Tasha to do this. Or not.
Dr. Stokes. Darman, National Security Agency. You're going on a little trip. Somewhere near the Virgin Islands.
Did you say virgin? I don't think I qualify.
An ex-Soviet named Gregor helped develop a advanced form of contact toxin called thunderclap. Ever heard of it?
Mimics synchronistic symptoms in their final stages. Instant renal and pulmonary shutdown. You have a sample?
We liberated it from Gregor 36 hours ago. Now, we want the buyer.
So you need someone to take his place for the handoff.
Someone from the wrong side of the law who knows about biological weapons. Lucky you. You've got that field all to yourself.
Who's going to protect me?
I'll be with you every minute.
You're the one I want protection from. Things go wrong, I make quite the fall gal.
You're in no position to make demands.
You just got a remorseless sociopath with an IQ of 187 released from prison. I'd say you're pretty desperate.
All right. For the sake of argument, what sort of protection do you want?
Private bodyguards of my choosing. I can tell you exactly where to find them.
How did you get in here?
The front door.
Who are you?
Darman, National Security Agency.
But our alarm system...
Works fine. Bypassing security is just a little trick of the trade.
Is that like the Force? Never mind.
Nice reflexes. I can see why she wanted to hire you.
That's Tina Stokes who tried to steal that Pheromone potion. You know there's explosives under the house? I moved them.
You're bluffing.
Why don't they ever believe me? Wait a second. She blew up. I saw it with my own eyes.
You saw what you wanted you to see. We found her in Ecuador baking anthrax brownies for a terrorist cell.
So she's alive and she wants to hire us. Why?
She wants protection. She says that you're the best.
Protection? From what?
Me. Pretty ungrateful, considering I got her out of prison. But I guess that makes you the designated babysitters.
Could you be more vague?
Stokes is part of an operation I'm conducting on the island of St. Kitts, and everything else is strictly need to know. You have 6 hours to decide. Oh, by the way, I am authorized to pay you $20,000 a day. Buy your own suntan lotion.
What? You guys are looking at me like that time I forgot to pay my visa bill. Val, I pay your visa bill. Oh, right. What's up? What is this? Icky Dead Scientist Month?
She's alive.
As in not burnt to a crisp?
As in wants to hire us.
All right, not our favorite potential client, but there's a positive side here. This secret meet set for St. Kitts in the Caribbean, right?
Secret meet?
Please don't tell me you're still trying to push that fantasy photo shoot.
Now, hear me out. If we're supposed to be guarding Tina Stokes, what better way to do it than by going in undercover with this photographer guy, Volker Helmstadt? He's got an airline set to fly us anywhere we choose in the Caribbean.
Hello, Volker Shutterbug knows where the girls are VIP.
He can keep a secret. You guys can pose for the Life and Sport annual swimsuit issue. Yeah, she looked real hot in a thong.
Oh, whatever with that secret meet with Tina the Brick. I've been giving this some serious thought.
Serious thought, you?
Yes. Who wouldn't want to pose for the cover of some sexy magazine? Well, now that you mention it, I know I have.
I guess I could kind of picture it.
Never occurred to me.
Oh, whatever, Cindy Crawford. You want to pose for some professional photographer once in your life?
Good. Then it's settled.
So, we meet again.
I still want to know how you survived that explosion.
There's a lot of things I want to tell you, but mainly, I want to do something good for a change. Valerie, I've heard you're big on second chances.
Save it for the rap party.
We'll see about her.
People do change.
Why don't we just make her a new member of our team?
I think somebody needs a date.
I resent that.
What the devil? 666. I'm not taking that. Hey, Bob.
Oh my God, a sweet.
I got this. This one I got. I got it.
That door was locked.
You're not the only one who knows that trick. It's time to tell us what's in the cooler, Darman.
No, it isn't.
Let's see. Tina Stokes. Bioweapons. Cooler. Probably something cutting edge or it wouldn't be worth all the Black Ops BS. Thunderclap.
Where'd you hear about that?
Came to me in a dream.
Any idea what this stuff is worth on the open market?
Enough to buy a lot of ugly Hawaiian shirts?
About $10 million last time we checked. happy with my federal retirement plan.
And Stokes? How's her retirement plan?
Next time, knock the both of you.
There won't be a next time if you don't handle this stuff right. 3 degrees Celsius, no more, no less. We don't want it freezing, and we certainly don't want it evaporating. That is, if you want to live to see happy hour.
We were doing just fine.
All right, the transmitter's set. I knew Dr. Stokes would come through for me.
Ja, sehr schön, Mädels. Sehr gut. Work it. Ja, super. Das ist toll. Bitte.
Agent Darman, you think you can hack into his personal files?
Can Volker Helmstadt take a snapshot?
All right, ladies. This is the part where you take off your robes, right? Huh? Hey, come on. We want to maintain our cover, right?
No. We cannot work with Franz like that. Come on.
I'm just shy, that's all.
Don't be. It's only you and the camera, no one else in the world.
What about them?
They don't exist. This is all you see. You love her, the man of your dreams. He's going to glide down your back, glide up your legs, caress you, kiss your neck, whisper in your ears. Now, let's give it a try, yes? Here we go, ladies. Are you ready?
I'm there.
Hit me.
Me too.
Guess it couldn't hurt.
Yeah. Come on, energy. We need energy. Come on, baby. Very good.
Face and body from heaven. When I'm in her presence, I see the stars. Her essence leave my heart scarred. I tried hard not to jock, but she won't stop. I hit hop by the way she makes her hips drop. All my lads get me hot with your sex down. Love and rockets and silence all I need. I'm in it when I'm flying through the skies and I need. I realize I'm underneath this mansion with my feet. I know I'm feeling crazy when I swim underneath. Her name is Planet. She's on the left band. Her name is Planet.
Who is this?
Hey, your assistant. V.I.P.
Turn around. Yeah. Quick. Come on. Hop. Do we have another bathing suit? Yeah. Look at that, girl.
Nikki? No? No. Where's Tina?
No biggie. I got my eye on her.
I got that information on Darman. So look, he was reprimanded 3 times for overzealous behavior.
Any theft or embezzlement?
He did check out a large sum of money from the drug procurement fund and never made a bust.
So you think Darman's a skis?
Maybe.
I hate to be the one to ask, but isn't he the wrong person to be safeguarding a beer cooler full of nerve gas?
Time to talk to the figurehead.
Nikki, that's so bad.
The lady wins again.
Irons.
Valerie Irons. I've always wanted to do that.
Val.
Ooh, hey Tosh, wanna play some Burt Baccarat? I'm just learning.
Meet me at the Tropical Bar in 5.
Does anybody have a watch?
Here you are. Yes, I have.
Dr. Stokes?
You don't have to be so formal.
Well, it's kind of hard to be buddy-buddy with someone who sent a trained assassin after me.
Val, I asked you about second chances. I did bad things. Very bad things.
Like Christian Slater in that movie. That's really bad.
Darmin's making me do this, but I want you to know, if I still had my way, I'd be in that prison paying my debt to society.
Okay, let's see. Little room, rusty cot, no running water, Big Bertha as your roommate versus luxury hotel suite, casino, pool, those little soaps in the bathroom that are all free. I don't think so.
I'm a scientist. Last time we met, I was obsessed with that pheromone formula, but I've learned my lesson. And now I'm worried.
About what?
Darmin. Does anyone even know why we're here or what he's up to?
Hey, Tosh. I'll be right there.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh my God, I can't believe we're in the Caribbean. This place is so fabulous.
Val, what was Tina banging in your ear about?
Oh, she just doesn't trust that Darmin dude.
See, that's exactly why I wanted to see you. Come on, we've got work to do.
Work?
Well, for us, it's work.
No. You guys are gonna tell me I'm not in any danger again, and every time you guys tell me that, I end up hanging off a speeding bullet train or something like that.
Don't worry. All you have to do is distract Darmin.
See? Isn't this fun?
Uh-huh.
I really don't like this BME thing.
Okay, it's only crime if you take something, right?
No.
There's no time to be a stickler.
That's what the camera sees. I'm setting it on infinite loop.
Nice work, Kay.
So, Val, why did you really bring me here?
Like I said, for company.
I don't believe you.
You don't?
No. Think you can feel the energy between us, huh?
I think it's the underwater lights that give off some kind of weird radiation.
Darmin's room.
You say we go back to my room.
I'm not finished treading water.
Yeah? I'll get a really nice big tub.
Huh. What is taking you so long, Tasha?
This thing is wired trickier than I thought. Just give me a sec.
Wait a second, I thought we were getting somewhere.
Camera's moving.
Hurry up. I hear someone coming.
Stay here.
You want a piece of me? It's quicksand. Let go of the gun and grab on. I wonder if they ever listen to me.
All right, workout's over. Time to hit the showers.
It's gone.
Want a beer?
They got away with it. That one who jumped over the side.
How do they know where to find it?
You showed up at an awfully convenient time. Drove that intruder right into the drink.
Are you accusing me? If I wanted to steal it, I simply could have switched the vials.
But this way your ass is covered.
You knew where it was, too.
I can prove we didn't take it. Here it is. We didn't trust you with it. Good thing.
Midnight swim, huh? You conned me.
What's with the attitude? I just got here.
All right, I know I didn't try to steal the toxin, and now I know it wasn't you. You examined the cooler in my room.
I'm here to help. Yeah, she's only here because of you.
Besides, first rule of science, always look for the simplest explanation.
Meaning?
A high-powered compact cooler like that gives off a Freon signature easily detected by low-wave spectrography. The infiltrators could have been anyone.
I don't like being conned.
Is that a transmitter? Let's just say it could star in a bug's life. I found it in the cooler.
So that whole line Tina Stokes gave about Freon signatures
It was irrelevant, but true. Someone knew exactly where to find that cooler. I'm going to email these pictures to Badger and see if he can help us narrow down the possibilities.
Okay, you. Changing of the guard.
Val, don't you usually want your employees handling the field?
No, I want a bodyguarder. Excuse me. Thank you.
I really admire you.
Well, don't.
No, really. A woman taking charge like that? Men usually resent you, and the women don't trust you.
Or vice versa.
And yet you have the absolute respect of your colleagues. Maybe if I had that, I wouldn't have been seduced into a life of crime.
Well, you know when you were talking about second chances, Tina? I used to work at a hot dog stand. Many, many, many years ago, of course. Look at me now.
I feel better knowing you're watching me.
Well, honestly, it doesn't look too dangerous to me.
Ah, but it will be. Trust me. When the deal goes down, let's just say I hope you're between me and Darman.
All right, time to recon to the rendezvous point.
Oh, that won't look too obvious.
Not at all. Volker's itching to do the rest of his photo shoot, so we're gonna kill two birds with one stone.
What?
I said, get up, ladies.
This is the spot.
Ah, wunderbar. This is perfect.
Yeah, it's good.
Come on, girls.
Let's go, let's go. Over this way. This way, please.
Who are they? Some local girls I rounded up.
Who else did you tell?
No one, trust me. These girls don't even speak English. What's the harm? Takes a load of you VIPs, yes? Since none of you girls are into it at all.
Tasha, you see anything?
Where's Stokes?
I was surprised to hear from your operative. You're known as a chemist, not a middleman.
Sometimes the sky opens up and out falls good fortune.
A thunderclap. So what is the plan?
It's a trap to grab you.
In that case, it sounds like I should leave town.
No. Demand to see the goods. I've hired the world's top bodyguards to keep the federal agents busy while we escape with the cooler.
And what kind of share did you offer these bodyguards?
Nothing. They don't even know they're part of the plan. Now I've got to get out of here before anyone gets suspicious.
She got away.
God, what happened? I got hit with something.
Yes, The Surfers. It's my favorite CD. You're gonna love it.
Great, thanks, Val.
Here you go. Bring it up. I don't like this one hairy little bit.
We can handle it without you.
That's not what I meant. Snipers? Hello? Doesn't that put Tina at risk?
Tina? Since when did you two become sorority sisters?
She thinks that Darman guy is after her. That's why she hired us.
Maybe that's what she wants us to think.
Well, what if she's right? I mean, shouldn't we just be looking out for Tina? Didn't we take some kind of bodyguard oath or something?
A fax from Badger for you.
That bug in the thunderclap was originally developed by the National Security Agency.
Darman.
Well, not necessarily. You can buy these things off the black market, too.
But what does it mean?
That means we do our job and keep an eye on Tina.
Do I hear an echo in here?
After that last attack, I've doubled the number of agents on hand.
Gee, they really look like locals, too.
Rendezvous at 1100 hours. We'll have snipers in key positions.
We'll be there.
Not a chance. You will be deep background or back in your hotel room. You take your choice.
You hired us to do a job.
And you'll do it from second position or not at all. Am I clear?
Hey, guys. What's up?
And I don't want this phony anywhere near the action.
Phony? Nothing about Valerie Irons is phony.
Quick, it's okay.
I did a little checking. Valerie Irons' private bodyguard didn't exist 6 months ago. No license, not even a mention in any police report.
So, I keep a low pro. No need to jam a cork.
When this assignment is over, you're finished. You background. Her, out of sight.
Gentlemen.
Nothing about me's phony.
Tricks. I want you to remember you will never be out of our sight.
Please, he's going to kill me and take everything.
Look, I'll kill you right now if you don't get down to the rendezvous.
We've got Andre in sight. Right on schedule.
I copy that. Showtime, people. Remember, you're never out of our sight.
I'm clean. They don't need a wire. They're watching our every move.
This is really fun, eh?
Let's see some cash.
Let's see something that clap. Of course, you don't mind if I make sure that it's real, huh?
Of course it's real. I told them you'd have to see a sample.
See, the really fun part is, if you've done anything to trick me, my man back here, they will shoot you dead.
You play this right, you get to keep the stuff and the money. I'll get my cut later.
That sounds almost too good to be true.
That's because it is.
It's going south.
No!
Stop him!
No! Hold your fire! If you shoot and miss, you will hit the vial! You will kill everyone within 2 miles! Idiot!
Tina's trying to get away. Okay, how's this stupid thing work? Okay?
I give all scientists a bad name.
Yep. She's some phony.
Shooting in the tropics. business presents you with particular obstacles, but we overcame them all.
It's all about him.
I was extremely excited to be able to shoot V.I.P. this year.
I still say a TV special, it was never discussed.
You saw the cameras there. Why didn't you bring it up then?
These girls know how to work the camera, make love to the camera.
Yeah. Look, here we are. Hey, man, we look pretty good.
I can't believe she suckered me in like that, biatch.
Don't sweat it, Val. She was once the customer.
She had us all fooled.
Not me. You've been doing this as long as I have, and you can sniff out a mole a mile away.
How about some lotion?
I don't know, you look pretty chummy over there.
Well, you know what they say? You keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Thanks. Someone's gonna pay for this. Big time.
I'll be back.